The Hoenn region is known for its two iconic champions of the Pokemon League. We have Champion Steven in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, then we have Champion Wallace in Pokemon Emerald. Of course, Wallace is a gym leader in Ruby and Sapphire, and Steven is a post-game boss battle in Emerald. Now in my ROM hack Pokemon Emerald Mini, we're gonna change things up a bit for the new and exciting adventure in Hoenn that still feels like it belongs in the 3rd gen. Say hello to your new champions of the Pokemon League. Here's a major spoiler alert. If you don't want the ending and post-game of Pokemon Emerald Mini exposed before its official release, then skip to this time frame in the video. For those of you who do want to see the new content to get hyped up for the ROM hack's release, then please continue watching. Alright, goodbye Steven and goodbye Wallace. Okay, kind of. So in Pokemon Emerald Mini, when you beat the Elite Four and reach the champion, you're in for a surprise as the fan-favorite trainer Zinnia from Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire makes an appearance as the new champion of Hoenn. Her team consists of some powerful Pokemon that have better type coverage than the other two champions. She has two pseudo-legendary Pokemon, the first being Tyranitar, which is kind of a replacement for her Tyrantrum that she had in the 6th gen games. Of course, we can't forget her ace Pokemon Salamence. She also has an X-Cloud, which reflects the evolved Whismur that used to follow her around, and she has an Altaria and Gyarados to continue her dragon theme. And I decided to give her an Ampharos, to show she has Pokemon from Altering Cave, which in my ROM hack has all the E-Reader Pokemon that are available. Now you might be wondering, why would I have the Dragon Specialist Zinnia right after the Elite Four member Drake, who also has a Salamence as an ace? Well, Drake is no longer the 4th member of the Elite Four. He has been replaced by Gym Leader Jasmine from the Johto region. I definitely wanted my ROM hack to feature familiar trainers from other games as returning boss fights, and I think her steel typing will kind of reflect Champion Steven in a way. If you saw my previous video showing the new post-game gyms of Hoenn, you'll know one of the new ones is a dragon type. Drake becomes the gym leader of the Fall Arbor gym, so don't worry, he's still present in the game. Now in Emerald Mini, when you defeat all the new gyms, you unlock the gym leader rematching. You'll have to battle them one by one, from Roxanne and Rustboro up to Juan in Sootopolis. When you beat Juan in a rematch, you then head to the Elite Four for an all-new rematch, which the original Gen 3 games did not have. Now during the rematch battles, there's another new change here. Elite Four member Phoebe is now gone and replaced by Erica, the Grass-type gym leader from Kanto. Again, it's just another small detail I changed to make Emerald Mini a little spiced up from the original game. Now when you beat the Elite Four in these rematch battles, you can then finally challenge Champion Wallace, and he has the same team as the original game, just higher level. The higher level is great because defeating Wallace will be a new way to unlock Steven, who is still in Meteor Falls, and you'll hopefully have experience of your Pokemon good enough to take him on. Now here comes the fun part with even more new champions. After beating Wallace, if you enter the league again, you'll then face off against Trainer Blue from the Kanto region. He even has his amazing champion battle theme playing in the background from Leaf Green and Fire Red. It doesn't stop here, because now it's time for Pokemon Coliseum fans to get excited. The 4 Team Cypher admins make an appearance in the Pokemon League, and you first battle them in order, starting with Mirror B, then Dakim, followed by Venus, and then finally Ein. They feature Pokemon on their teams that they had in Pokemon Coliseum, including the legendary Pokemon Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. I'm so glad to add these bosses from Pokemon Coliseum, because the OR region games in the GameCube played a huge part in my love for the 3rd gen of Pokemon. Now once you beat Ein and enter the Pokemon League again, it'll then enable a randomizer which will shuffle through the different champions, and Champion Steven can even show up if you already beat him in Meteor Falls. Now here's a little new feature. When you encounter Steven in the Pokemon League and eventually go back to Meteor Falls where he originally was, you'll see a new cave entrance that opened up, and here you can find the rare fossil Pokemon Ammonite and Kabuto. Like I said before, I'm doing my best to try and make sure all 386 Pokemon are obtainable in the game without trading. Also, defeating Wallace in the Pokemon League enables Groudon and Kyogre to appear. You'll have to head to the Weather Institute, and the scientist who gave you Cast Form will tell you where they're at. Once you defeat or capture these 2 legendaries, head back to the Weather Institute and he'll give you the awesome competitive item, Leftovers. Other than that, I've been working on tons of bug fixes for the ROM hack that my beta testing team and I have discovered. There's also loads of features I still plan on adding before the public release, so stay tuned for those. If you're interested in being a beta tester for the full version of Emerald Mini, I'm still in the need for a number of more testers, so come and join my Discord and let me know. I still want to have the first full version of Pokemon Emerald Mini available by the end of the year, but my personal work schedule will be taking a heavy load for the next 2 months, so progress of ROM hacking will be a little bit slow. I'm really happy all of you are enjoying the update videos, and I want to say thanks, as we are coming very close to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. You guys are awesome! Well, that's it for this one. I'll see you guys next time.